We eating lunch late. I came in from outside for my laundry and I found myself on the telephone. And if you know me, you know I'm a motivational speaker to heart. I don't think about food. I don't think about anything. I get in a zone. Oh my goodness. So guys, I am now about to get some lunch ready. My daughter, she's hungry. But we had some fruits. We had some grapes, some of that stuff for breakfast this morning. And I was just eating some crackers and maybe had like 2. So I put it down because I don't really want that unnecessary calories. I want to have a proper lunch. So I'm making my favorite. For those of you all know, this is my favorite here. My caramelized onion with caramelized, what is this? Caramelized, what is this? Mushroom and avocado. This is so delicious, guys. I'm going to sprinkle some balsamic vinaigrette or vinegar on that, just to give it that taste. And that's going to be a sandwich for me. I'm toasting up some Ezekiel's bread here. Is this Ezekiel's bread? I'm toasting some bread here. So I'll toast that and I'll just make some freshly squeezed orange juice. And when I put it together, I'll show you guys. So that'll be my lunch, and I still haven't gotten around to doing my baking today. I just got so distracted, but I'll get back on track. I don't think I'm leaving the house today at all. I work every day, guys. So I like a day where I stay home and just enjoy my home and not go outside, not do anything. I really like those days. So, oh my goodness, my daughter put on the AC on her own, but she closed the window. I'm so proud of her. She have to make beds because I wash sheets, and she's definitely amazing. So I'll check in with you ladies in a bit, okay? So here I have some goji berries, some plant-based protein powder, some bananas, some mangoes, some hemp seed, and some chia seed, and some coconut water. And I'm going to make us a delicious smoothie for lunch as well with that sandwich. So this is my sandwich here being prepared. I know, guys, it looks dark and lovely, but it's delicious. I am going to add a sprinkle of cayenne pepper. A sprinkle of cayenne pepper in there. Just a touch. I like a little cayenne. I may even sprinkle some salt because I don't have any salt. It just gives it a more flavorful kind of taste. Just a little touch. You know, just a little pinch. I'm thinking about pureeing this for my daughter because she don't eat it, and it makes my life a whole lot better if she would eat what I'm eating. I don't want to have to give up peanut butter and bread again. Peanut butter and bread. So I'm going to try to puree this and make it into a paste and put it on the bread and see if she's going to eat it. I'll try it and see. So lunch is served. This is my lunch. I have already had half of this already. This is the one I was making for my daughter, but I changed my mind. She's not going to eat that. And this is her sandwich here. This is just a peanut butter sandwich with some hemp seed on the inside, and this is our smoothie. So I think this is pretty, you know, nutritious for lunch. Alrighty, so we are off to have lunch. So guys, I'm finally getting myself together to do this food prep. I took a nap. I was on the phone. I got some stuff done. So it's about 5-ish now. And I'm just getting myself together just to do a bit of a food prep for the week. I want to make a coconut bread. Here is my coconut. I'm going to use a whole coconut, a fresh coconut. I'll show you guys how I'm cracking that in a bit. So I want to use a fresh coconut. I want to make some granola because I do love granola. So I have to get my seeds and them in the blender. This is my whole wheat flour just to get started. So I have a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seed. Well, not pumpkin seed, sunflower seed, and a 1/4 cup of flaxseed. I just wanted to do that before I add that to add the coconut to this mix, because the coconut will be more wet. And I'm just going to pulse this because the flaxseed is a little bit hard to digest, so I just wanted to cut it up a bit. So I'll just pulse it. So this is the mixture here with the oats. A lot of the flaxseed didn't get really mixed in there as I would like to, but that'll have to work for now. The sunflower seed did blend really well. I'm going to add a piece of ginger to this mix too. I really love the flavor of ginger in the oats. So I'll come back and show you guys what's going on with this in a little while. So here is my coconut. I think this coconut has cracked already. You know, I hope it's good. Let's see. It's good. It is good. So here is my coconut. Here's my water. I'm going to drain the water, and of course I'm going to use the water. Let me put that water in a cup because I think it's a good coconut. I made sure I got. That's my coconut water. It's good. So I'll put it in the fridge to chill a bit. I can add that to a smoothie as well. And this is my coconut. I'm going to use this for my bread, and I'm going to also use some of this for my granola. Yes, guys. I am proud of my upbringing, ladies. Oh God, okay, this one is a bit. I got it. And this is how I crack my coconut, guys, with my little girly hammer, but it gets the job done. This is my kitchen hammer. Aye. This is the knife I usually use to take my coconut out. I usually put it low down like this, and that's how I get my coconut out. I don't grate my coconut. I have a food processor, and that does wonders. So this is the hardest part for me with my coconut. And I'm going to get some milk from that. I'm also going to get some pieces as well. So this is how I get out my coconut. I put it all the way to the end there, and I pull that out. I know it's tough on the hand, but what am I going to do? Okay guys, so I put on my kitchen gloves here, and I'm just going to get that out. See, you have to really hold it. It's a bit more challenging to hold with a gloves, but you know, this is a tough gloves. It doesn't cut my fingers, so. That's how I get it out. This one does usually be more challenging because you have that, but let's see. Let's see. And this knife is not a sharp knife, so my daughter is about to have a bubble bath, take a bubble bath. And every 5 seconds she's calling me for something, Lord. Alright, so I did it. So that's how I do my coconut. And you can make coconut milk. You can make a lot of things with this, with the fresh coconut. Check it out. Right there. My coconut there. So this is how I usually grate my coconuts. I put it in my food processor and I cut it in here. So I'll take some of this. This is going to be for my granola. I don't want it fully chopped as yet for the granola, just lightly chopped because I want some crunch in the granola. And then I'll continue really chopping it up for my bread. So I'll add a half cup of that coconut to my granola. I want to add a whole cup, guys. You will have no idea how much I love coconuts. So that's for my granola. Maybe I'll add some more. Let's see. But that's for my coconuts. For my granola, sorry. And I'll come over here and I will continue mixing for my bread, my coconut bread. So I put aside 1 cup of coconuts, blending here, coconut, we say hops, and I add just a little bit left, I add some water in there, and I am just going to blend it so I can get some milk from this. So I add all my ingredients for my bread, my sugar, my whole wheat flour, my salt and things like that. Now I'm just going to activate my yeast in some warm water, and I'm going to add my coconut milk and water here to the mix. I also have my coconut for when it's done. So I'm just waiting for this warm water to cool down a bit because I don't want the yeast to be this water is a bit too hot for the yeast. It needs to cool just a tad bit. And then I'll add everything to my cake mixture and mix. Hey! Meanwhile, my granola, I added just a bit of a grated ginger, and I'll mix that all in there. The coconut is a bit wet, so that would just help. And guys, you know, I'm adding some cinnamon to this mixture. I am out of what is that thing called? I'll add some cinnamon. I'm out of maple syrup. I have some, but I have a really good one. I really didn't want to use that to make this, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I have some left over from in here. I'll just use this and add that to the mix. I should measure. Let me measure, guys, so I'll have an idea. I don't want to use too much sweets, and this is the reason why I'm making my own, because I buy a lot of granola, but it's so sweet, and I just have so much sugar in it. So let me make a mixture and get this going. So here's my granola, guys. I think this is good. I'm not going to add any more sugar to this. It is not sweet at all. You know, it's not sweet. I think this is good, because sometimes, you know, the granola is just too much sugar in it. It's just too much sugar taking place. So you know what I'm going to do to this? I will add a few shavings of cacao powder just to dazz it up some more, you know, because it's not sweet at all, and I like that it's not sweet. And I'll just add some cacao powder just to make it more interesting. I'll add a few shavings, maybe about a 1/4 cup of cacao powder to this, just to jazz it up some more. The cacao powder I'm adding to this, I'm just grating it. I don't know why. I have some small little ones. I don't know why I use it. I'm not sure why I put in myself through all this torment. Because I have some grounded one there. But this is so good, guys. And it's not sweet. It's dark cocoa. So, you know, just to jazz it up a bit. And with this, you don't have to feel guilty because the granola, it's not a lot of sugar in there. And it's just, you know, it's just really have a really nice taste. The ginger will add something. The coconut will add something. The cacao powder will add something. The maple will add something. And you know that you don't have any artificial flavoring inside of here. This is all natural stuff here. Well, when I mean natural, all homegrown. But we really love granola, guys. I can eat granola for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Combination of ginger and chocolate. I don't know if you guys have ever had it before. It's really a nice combination. It's one of my favorites. Ginger, chocolate, and coconut. Ooh. Take a little taste, Missy. She came out from the bathtub. Just a tiny taste. Don't put that back inside there, please. Go ahead, go in the tub. Don't wet down the bathroom, please. Have fun, but pull the blind. Pull the blind because the water will escape. Okay, so make sure that you drain the water and everything. So guys, my yeast has been activated and I just added that to the dry ingredients. Now I'm going to add this coconut milk mixture to that mixture. That I don't taste it, baby. It's just plain milk. There's no flavor in there. And I will turn on my mixer and let that mix. Let that do its thing. Let that do its thing. That mixture, guys, that coconut mixture, and just knead that a bit. Just give it a good knead. And of course I can use whole wheat flour for this, but I'll use the white flour for this part. Alright, this is my coconut bake or my coconut bread. So I'll let this rise for a bit. And then, should I put it in two? How much? I think I'm going to get 2 from this. Let me break this into 2. Let's have 2 from this. And guys, if I want, I can always add more seeds and stuff. Like I can add some chia seed if I want to this one. Like I can add some more grains and stuff to this one if I feel like it. But let's just see how this one tastes. How this comes out first before I go over experimenting. Because I am experimenting, guys. That's really what I'm doing. I am experimenting. So guys, these are my breads here. I'm just going to put them to rise.
And there's a mermaid in the house.
And there is a mermaid in the house. Let me show you guys the mermaid who's driving me nuts.
And here's my mermaid necklace.
Your mermaid amulet.
No, my necklace amulet.
Is it not your amulet?
Okay, my mermaid necklace and amulet. And I can do this. So, I'm going to show you how I hop around. I hold something, you know what I'm doing.
Be careful. Don't hold on to me.
Okay, now I'm going to show you how I hop around.
So I put my granola in my dehydrator. I got 2 trays. So it's getting ready to be dehydrated. So I want to also dehydrate some papaya as well to see how that tastes. So I'm just cleaning the papaya. I'm also gonna make some kale chips as well. So I'm just prepping those things. So just in the week, you know, we can have stuff to eat. So I'm just cleaning out my seeds.
Can I eat?
Show you guys how I'm just getting that out.
No, I'm going to go and spread it.
So I got a good deal on these papayas. So I got 2 and I don't want it to waste. So I feel like sometimes if I get good deals, I could buy 2 and I can just dehydrate 1. That way, you know, I have stuff, you know, it doesn't waste. So I'll just make like little slices and hope to God I get them cut at a close angle. About that. And I'm just gonna dehydrate some papaya rings. I was gonna puree, but I said, you know what, I am doing kale chips as well, so I don't want to run out of space, and I feel like I will run out of space because I need a place to put the kales. Let me taste this papaya. Guys, it's so good. So you know, I'll just do some of this, that way in the week we have stuff, little munchies to munch on. So I did some plantains. I just added some salt, some thyme, and some garlic powder, and I will pop that in the oven. And guys, I'm really experimenting, I'm really experimenting with my dehydrator since I haven't used it as yet. So I have a few more shelves to go with the kale chips. For my kale chips, I add some pumpkin seeds, some onions, some garlic, some olive oil, some peppers, some Italian seasoning, and some chili. I never made kale chips before, but let me see the experiment, how it's going to work. So guys, here is my kale chips. It's burning my eyes, the onions in there. And here goes my kale chips. I'm about to put it on my tray. I've never made kale chips before, guys. So believe me, this is my first time. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I think I get the hang of it. Practice make perfect. So I'm just gonna spread them out as best as I can on the tray to put in my dehydrator, because I know my daughter is gonna love this because she's a chip lover. She loves chips. She's gonna love this. She is a chip lover. So have that there. I'll fill up a next tray, and that should be good. So guys, here is my bread. It's looking good. I think I'm going to take a picture for Instagram. My bread is looking delicious. It's looking good. It's rising. So it has a little more to go. Bread, I'm making bread. You didn't know I was making bread? Guys, I think I'm pretty much done in the kitchen for the day. It took me about, what? About 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. Wait, what time I got in here? after 4 or 5. It's about 2 hours. So I've been in here for about 2 hours, but I'm done for the day. I just have to wash up, and I have a few dishes here, not a lot. And this is my dehydrated stuff here. Everything looks good. I still have 2 trays, but I don't have anything to really put in those trays. I'm sure if I look I can find something, but I will work with this. Maybe I'll toast some nuts or something, but here we are. This is my kale, this is my papaya, this is my plantain, and this is my granola. So I'll put all of those in there, and I'm pretty much done for the day. Did you pick the bread?
Yes.
So guys, I wanted to show I'm done for the day, but I have these 2 coconuts. I want to put one in the dehydrator, and I want to blend the other one for milk to put in the deep freeze, so whenever I have to cook in the week I have fresh coconut milk. I also put my peas to soak. This is I put some red beans and some lentils. I'll just put this in the fridge. This is a cup. I usually put this to soak, cook half, or put it in the fridge what I don't want it, the freezer, sorry. And in the week I usually have peas to eat. I don't have to be stressed out with bursting peas when I come home from work and I'm tired. It takes me about 20 minutes to whip up something, and I'm done if there is nothing to eat. So prepping the peas in the week is plus, and that's about it. So I am pretty much done most of my prep work pretty much for the week. Tomorrow I'll whip up some rice, spinach rice or something, and some peas. Burst those peas tomorrow. It will take me about an hour in the kitchen, and I'm pretty much done for the week. As we feel hungry, we eat, and things like that. So I'm pretty much done cooking for the most part of my week, because I really get involved in the prep work. And tomorrow should be an easy day. I should be able to rest, relax. When I come from church, YouTube, things like that, it shouldn't be as much work as today. But I usually try to prep my week, prep what I'm doing, and it really helps. It makes my life a ton easier. So, and I don't want to eat canned rice and canned peas and canned beans. If I have to, I have to. But if I could prepare it, most definitely. But most of the things I'm doing right now is really in preparation for the week. So I'm going to finish up here. Get something. Me and my daughter is going to get something to eat quickly, and we're going to go out for a little stroll, and that's really probably about the essence of our day. I may get some work done later. I probably will get some work done later, not me, because I had a nap for the day. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you all know how I'm putting these things to soak. I know I'm speaking a bit fast because I'm trying to get out of here by 7, so I have 15 minutes to be done with this and get out of the house. Well, not get out of the house, get dressed and head out of the house. So I'll dehydrate this coconut, and I'll make coconut milk from this one here. So that's what I'm planning to do. I'll dehydrate this so I can put this in smoothies, and I can put it in oatmeal and porridge and different things like that. And the other one, I'm just going to make milk, and I'm going to freeze the milk, because usually when I make my peas, I like to have a little coconut milk in the peas. So I'll just freeze this one here, and that's what I'm doing with the 2 extra coconuts that I had. So coconut milk, this is coconut milk for when I'm cooking my peas. I just scoop out a piece and I put it in my pot. So I don't have to worry about that in the week, and I don't have to worry about using the cans. Again, if I have to use the can, I will, but I prefer to use, as natural as I can. Because they are putting some things in those cans to preserve those things, and it's just, it's just not cool. So I'm trying to I'll use the freezer. So I'll put that in there. And guys, I am finally finished for the day. So, and I finished on time. So I made it through the 15 minutes. Now I'm about to just tidy up a bit and get ready to go.